It's been like 2 weeks since we've done a best, maybe even more than we've done a best team in Madden. With all these gold tickets coming out, it was finally time. We started scooping them up. I want to show you guys this team, and I actually want to talk about the team that I was looking at. I was like, man, we should probably try to build this out, especially if we get that Russell Douglas golden ticket this week. I love you guys. It is the best team in Madden. Are you ready? I just smacked my microphone. Who does that? So again, with all the golden tickets that have come out, that's kind of quick preview of the team here. We did pick up all the golden tickets. We're obviously still getting the Tom Brady and the two-tall cornerback and all that. But what I want to know from you guys, especially at the quarterback position, is who should we be using? Like, I've got Mixon in here right now, but there's so many, and just for sake, like I said, we picked up, all of them. We picked up all of them at this point, just to have them. May not all be in our lineup. Saint. But then, or Derek Carr at this point too. But like, there's so many that are coming that I really want to try out. So I think we are going to be trying them out. I know that it's kind of been a little hectic and chaotic here. We're going to get to gameplays of all of these guys very, very soon, especially the quarterbacks, trying them all out. Again, I know who I like so far, but maybe you're like, oh, I'm a Derek Carr guy, or Matt Ryan even, or stuff like that. So we are going to be getting there very, very soon with this team. Now, as we get into the summer of Madden, we know that things normally slow down. You guys have been supporting the channel tremendously throughout the year, and if you guys want to continue to support it, there's actually a membership feature here on the channel. Not that we do a lot with it, but it does support me and help me out. If you guys click that join button, you want to do it, by all means, go ahead. Again, it's kind of, think of it like a Twitch sub. I know that's a much more common thing, but we're not doing a lot of streaming on Twitch lately, so I wanted to give you guys this opportunity here. I know you guys love to support Word in any way possible, so this is just another possible way. So if you guys want to, great. If not, totally understand. It's okay. Fine. Like, don't never feel obligated, please. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great. All right, so with this team, we used to have a Falcons Raiders team, and I'm in the middle of dismantling that, honestly. I still want to rock the guys that I want from the Falcons, right? It's just going to be the way it is, and I want to stack this team full of golden tickets. So obviously we picked up Joe Mixon, AJ Dillon, Colin Johnson, Too Tall Jones, all these guys in here. Now, I did change my strategy items around because I was only using one wide receiver speed item, but I need two for these players since I'm not rocking a Jags, Giants, or Cowboys theme team. So we had to do that. It's just the way it goes. Again, and these cards are special, and I feel like this Colin Johnson, I know a lot of people are like, too tall. I feel like this card is better. He's 6'6", he's not 6'9", but without a theme team, he can get to 99 speed. He has a lot of these amazing attributes. His old card was absolutely stacked as well. But then he has 99 run block, trucking, juke move, spin. This card actually has everything. It's a really well-made card. My own selfish reasons, I wish he was 98 speed stock instead of 97, so we wouldn't have to do all this. But nonetheless, this is it. I think this is the guy here, and we're gonna rock deep out elite on both of our receivers here. Again, we have all this extra AP that we've been basically granted here with golden ticket quarterbacks, with the Robert Hunt still getting post up for 0, which is, if you're not using that card, I don't know what you're doing. He should be everywhere. It's a free post up. You should use it, right? Now, AJ Dillon, really a fan of this card here as well. Kind of Derrick Henry-esque. He basically is Derrick Henry with catching, and that's kind of a big thing. Derrick Henry's catching stats were pretty poor. 245 pounds is always the goal that we're looking for with running backs. He hits that here for a power back, which means he's going to be on our team for the long haul here. Again, not just catching stats, he actually can run short here as well. No, his medium isn't very good, or his deep is not very good. Maybe Cordero Patterson's golden ticket will fix that for us here, but we're going to use him as like our power back within this offense. And the problem is that we have that Mike Allstott, so we could still probably use him as the power back, and then Cordero Patterson's golden ticket when it comes out as our receiving back, because again, I run 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end with my offense, and it makes sense. And then we get to Joe Mixon. I love Gen 3 release more than the others personally, so we're able to get Hot Rod Master for 2, Gunslinger for 4, Long Range Jedi, and I used Anchored Extended here. Now you're probably like, that's a little bit different. We don't normally use that. Well, for me personally, again, I run an under center offense. People like to really blitz it. A lot of times it's corners and stuff coming off the edge. So this is going to help me break some of those sacks sometimes when I forget to block, or someone just has a really good screamer or something. You know what I mean? Like, for 1 AP, and we have just such a luxury of AP. I mean, we have like 3 post-ups on our offensive line. We have mid-out elite on Kyle Pitts here. Again, for me, he runs a lot of medium routes. Since we do have a partial Falcons theme team, he gets that 98 speed at tight end. Great for me. Love this card. He's big, does all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, Tony Gonzalez, he got a little slow. Too Tall is the other one here that I think is kind of controversial. Not my favorite card. Not my favorite card. He's good. He's very good. He's just not my favorite. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed using like Randy Moss and Calvin a bit more than I've used him. The thing with him putting deep out elite is people will just throw the ball up to him, and he does well with that, but that's not really my style of play. So again, that's just me, but we are going to keep him, have him on the team regardless here. Again, lots of AP. You get 18 AP is a lot. Defensively, things are very, very different. I did go ahead and I picked up this golden ticket Tyreek Hill. The only reason I did this is, and I like the old one because it gets discounted AP, but I was like, golden ticket team, we need to put him on here. That is fine. And then we have Cordero Patterson at CB2, Justin Lane, not really using him at CB5. Again, I want my corners to be massive and gigantic. There's a golden ticket Chris Westbury. Rizal Douglas, I think, is going to be a bit better. And then we have that Too Tall coming in as well. But Daryl Patterson's golden ticket, you know, I'm partial to this guy. He's one of my favorite players in the league. So that's shocking. But again, I would have liked maybe a couple things different on him, but maybe a bit better block shed. But we're going to use him regardless. It doesn't really matter what the card looks like to me here. Now we have the Ed Reed with Film Study and Acrobat. It's such a discount there for 3. You have to use it. I know Film Study is very controversial. I hate that it's a thing, but if it's a thing, you might as well as use it, right? Right. Then we also got Bruce Smith. Just picked him up here. He's a monster. Like, this card is a monster. It's a great card. This is as good as like old school golden tickets. It's crazy. If you go back and watch videos on old golden tickets, aside from like Madden 16, Madden 16s were crazy. That's a card there, right? So not that we're going to be using them a lot, because we're going to try Lawrence Taylor, Billy Johnson, Pat Kearney. We're still using Westry and Moss. Those will change. The hardest thing about Chris Westry is, again, discounted AP. That's kind of nice to have. We like discounted AP. But what we'll probably end up doing is figure something out here where we don't need to use all this AP on all these guys here. So Cam Chancellor moves down. He will be a user for us for the time being. And let's check out our AP situation here. Again, lots of acrobats, unpredictables, very typical stuff. Again, this Tyreek Hill does see the field. With the defense I play, I have to have an actual linebacker out there. So he has to have AP. And this makes him usable. It does. Sean Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, Julio Jones, Chris Westry, Randy Moss, and Billy Johnson. Now, Julio's obviously not on the depth chart here. He has to go in somewhere else. That's just the way it goes. And then we go to specialists here, and we have Mike Evans holding a slot down for now. Not that I really want to use this card. I've seen a lot of people talk about this card and just be like, it's not my favorite card. So, I mean, what is he gets a secondary position? I never even looked at that. Free safety. Oh, let's say if it was corner, I could put him at corner. I'd feel better there. For sure. He's a 6'5" safety, and we know we've got like a Ted Hendricks coming as well. So maybe we find a place to put him on the field. Maybe we throw him at cornerback instead. Maybe that's the move. It's him instead of Moss or something like that. But again, I wish he was just a bit faster. We'll see if the other golden tickets are. And I'm going to say this as this is blasphemous. Do not get mad at me. You know, I just am not a Saints fan at all. This Chauncey Gardner-Johnson guard is not that bad. He's just a little small, right? It's almost like they made him faster because he was small. So he's 5'11". If he was the 6'5" guard, man, that's a different story out there for sure. But then again, we've got Julio. We want to make sure that we're using the guys we want. Again, we had to use 2 deep route specialists, run stuff in the zone. I still don't want to use multiple in the zones. Here, we get such a better boost on the rest of our team. So that's the way that we're going to build it. And that's why I'm thinking of going Packers. It allows me to do just a little bit more. Again, we could have that Dave Robinson, right? Rasul Douglas. Am I forgetting a golden ticket here? I feel like I probably am. Is there another one? Hold on, pull up the list. Yeah, because Ted Hendricks, it was a Packer as well. It makes sense. Chris Westry doesn't go there. Jeremy Chin doesn't go there. No, so that's about it. But it would be a really fun team, I think. And again, that Dave Robinson wide receiver card compares very, very favorably to Too Tall. He's just not as big. And again, the height is great. But I kind of like the other cards just as much. So it is what it is. But that is going to be it today for this team. Again, if there anyone you love, CC, go try this card out. Let me know. I would love to try these guys out. Again, I've been a little absent with some of the gameplay and stuff on here. I totally understand that. I see that. But we are going to be getting back into it today. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and check which way do I point? That way. I point that way. Go check that video out over there. If you guys want some MLB The Show, there's a link below that. Go check it out. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.